something that I feel that you feel left out in the cold, and now just feeling like, okay, there's some type of something that just feels so unfair. It's kind of putting your hands up, not playing any games, just like, all right, well, I don't know what to do anymore. And that's that Five of Swords. Five of Swords in your energy. The Hierophant. Ten of Swords. Challenges. This is a very painful ending. In the past, it showed that you gave everything to this person. How this person views you is the Ace of Cups, how they think of you. Looks like you are moving forward from the past. You may be putting in effort of things, like things that you weren't doing before, you may be doing now. But let's get right into your reading and see what's coming through. So you have the Five of Swords energy with the Eight of Coins. I love this. A lot of work. You're working towards something. Slowly but surely you're moving up. Moving on up here. Enjoying the climb, being patient. Kind of just focusing on things that matter. This person is coming off feeling like there's an injustice. They seem pretty reckless here in their energy. Very dishonest. There's something about them struggling to do the right thing. Maybe they're coming off like struggling to find the right path. We do have the Four of Swords. There is a separation here. And the Queen of Cups is coming in the reverse. Now, this could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. But this emotion is not a very understanding emotion. Okay, they're upset, they're hurt, they're feeling at a distance. And they're a bit like, now they're turning it like a bit suspicious. What happened in the past was the Tower. The Nine of Wands. I feel this Tower has you give up completely on this person. Because you have done more than enough with that Empress energy. You have loved, you have cared for, you were understanding. But the Empress energy became very drained. And after all of this, some truth was being revealed to you. Where it's having you just not even try in the connection anymore. What is the Ace of Cups? The King of Coins. This person, I feel, wants to make a move. They want to come out of this Four of Swords energy. Looks like they have the Lovers of making a choice, feeling very impatient, feeling bored, unsatisfied, unhappy with when it comes to their intentions. So this person, if they do message you or you do talk to them, it's because they're very unhappy about their life. They also could be a sense of things not going their way, and now they're becoming impatient. What is the Nine of Cups? The Nine of Cups is coming in with the Two of Swords. Someone here could be feeling really regretful, especially if you block this energy or you're showing no interest. This person can cause a lot of sadness and be sadness, being sad here. Because we do have the Nine of Cups, which does mean that there's like something, a wish that wasn't fulfilled. And then we do have this Nine of Wands energy with the Five of Wands. Something's going on with the Ten of Swords and the outcome. It is showing like somebody going through a very, very, very difficult time. The Ten of Swords. The Five of Wands with the Ace of Wands. Someone's being very reckless. Someone could be fighting with like family members or be fighting with other people. And it feels like you are moving away from the past. You may be having some desire or missing them, but it's like you needing to move forward. But there may be triggers from these old memories. Or from memories here, or the relationship, or the current situation. But I feel like you're moving forward and processing this and healing. So I feel like you're making peace with the past. But it just shows like someone's just becoming very impatient. And it feels like you have just been completely backstabbed by somebody with this Tower. After everything you have done for this person, after everything that you accepted and willing to even help, you were a very comforting energy, very loving energy to expand yourself that way. And it feels like this person was just not appreciative, didn't seem like that was enough, but you were more than enough. And now I feel it's like there's really no direction to go in your energy. But it does show the Two of Cups as the overall. And it just shows like this connection. It brought a lot of happiness in. But it also brought a lot of loss and a lot of manipulation. So I feel like you're kind of just focusing on what matters, maybe catching up on your work or your craft or something, and just more focusing and determined on getting better. And I love that about you. Okay. Let's see what their confession is here, Aquarius. This is very interesting to see this person. Sorry guys, 1 second. Becoming impatient. There's something going on that's not following through. There's a big hole in my heart and I cannot fill it on my own. I'm not sure I can meet your expectation. The pressure is too much for me. I don't think that you had any expectation on this person. I think the way that you live, or the way that you are, and your inspiration, your goals, was too much for them to live up to. Like, in a way of like, it was too much. Like, they've had to like level up to the Empress, and to be the Empress lives, they had to do A, B, and C. But it feels like you are just naturally that way, and this person may have been triggered by their insecurities due to you being that way. And just by you being successful, or you're the Empress. I mean, the Empress is highly intuitive. The Empress has their stuff together, are getting their stuff together. They're focused, they're nurturing, they can even be a parent. The Empress makes the world more beautiful. So it's just kind of crazy that the Tower came in and the truth was revealed because someone was being dishonest to the Empress. That's on them, not the Empress. Okay? Someone knows that you're very successful. You were the best thing in my life. See, someone knows that you're the best thing in their life. I look for you everywhere. They may be seeing signs of you everywhere. I want to feel that way again. I bury myself into work to forget you. They could be burying themselves into work. If they do have a job, they don't have a job. They're burying themselves into other distractions. I don't know what that would be, but they're just trying to, like, not just trying to distract themselves, but the feelings are still there. But I feel like they're just very impatient. Maybe you're avoiding them. You're not talking to them. You're not giving them the time of day anymore. Yeah, because there's something I'm hiding from you, and it's unhealthy habits and behaviors. So there's a lot of things this person was dishonest about and still not admitting. So I feel this Tower brought out the truth of something that you just, like, needed to know. You know, you just needed to know. And that's what caused this coming to an end because of this person. And because of this Tower. No matter how they try to flip it around, it's coming up as if, like, this was totally unexpected. Okay? This was just, wow, the big dishonesty. Spirit's saying keep going. It may feel as though you've been in this path or journey for so long, and you may even wonder if you're making any progress towards your dreams. This message is a loving reminder for you to keep going. You're almost there. Okay? All right. Now, do you want to grab the romantic oracles? Just to grab one to see if anything's coming in. Ooh, children. I love it. Your life is being affected by children, so pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Yeah, if there's children involved, definitely, like, something here, like, is showing there's red flags. Okay, so that's something to look out for. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for you, Aquarius. I hope Libra. I hope this message did help and bring some clarity. It does look like there is like with the Two of Swords energy, that usually means that there's an indecision, okay, or avoidance, or just stagnant. And it feels like this is like a very painful ending, or feeling stabbed in the back, and somebody's like, I think somebody's lashing out or something. I don't know what's happening behind the scenes, but it seems like somebody's kind of losing their stuff with other people. Or maybe they have a past.